Welcome back to my kitchen again. For today's recipe, I'm going to show you how to make an eggs Benedict that's a little more spring friendly with the addition of kale and spinach, along with this sultry hollandaise sauce, poached eggs, of course, and some toasted brioche to boot. All right, let's get started. All right, so first up, I'm going to be making the hollandaise sauce, and I'm not going to be using any clarified butter for this recipe because you really just don't have to, believe it or not, unless that's your thing. Okay, so you're gonna separate the yolks from the whites and slowly warm them up to about 120 to 130 degrees Fahrenheit over a water bath while constantly whisking. Then I'll remove them from the heat. After that, slowly incorporate about 2 tablespoons of cold butter at a time into the hot yolks while alternating the yolks back up over the water and then repeating this process until all the butter is whisked in. Once the butter has been emulsified, I'll season with a little bit of salt and some lemon juice. And finally, I like to give it a whip with either a blender, depending on the amount you'll make, or this stick blender to really thicken it up and incorporate a lot of air into it. It really does elevate the sauce's texture, but isn't 100% necessary. All right, so next up comes the egg poaching. So get a pot of water to a rolling boil, then add in a generous amount of white vinegar and a pinch of salt to it. Then give the water a good spin with a spoon. One by one, you're gonna drop the eggs in there, allowing about 10 seconds in between each egg so they don't clump up. And you're gonna cook these for about 3 minutes and then put them onto a tray with a paper towel. Following the eggs, I'm going to toast up some buttered brioche on my flat top on both sides until golden brown. And while that's happening, I'm going to saute up some fresh kale from the garden along with spinach with a little drizzle of olive oil until they just started to wilt in the pan, but no more than that. There should be some raw element to the greens, otherwise they can get lost and a little mushy. A little lemon squeeze to finish, and this Benedict is ready to plate up. All right, so to plate this up, you will put the toast down first, then the wonderful sauteed greens, the piping hot poached eggs, and finally this mouth-watering hollandaise sauce that is just absolutely beautiful. And of course, a little pinch of esplet pepper for a little spice to finish it up, and that's it. A simple yet elegant brioche Benedict. What's up, guys? This was very fun to make. I love making emulsified sauces, whether it's mayos or hollandaise or béarnaise and stuff like that. I just love it. Plus, I get to take advantage of my chicken eggs on my property, so it's always fun to be able to use those in a variety of different ways. Of course, poaching them, using them with the sauce. The greens I got from my brother-in-law's house, and so this is just really a match made in heaven, kind of sort of farm to table a bit. I love recipes like this. My house smells beautiful. It smells like lemon and rich eggs and butter, and then that sauteed kale and spinach, and then of course the toasted brioche. There's like nothing else like that. So let me dive into this and run you guys through what I did. See if I got the cook right on the egg. Oh my gosh, yes. This is a saucy, open-faced sandwich, and that's what makes it so beautiful. Whoa. Whew. I'd pay easily 16 or 17 bucks at a restaurant for this, especially if they were really consistent with it. I might pay even more depending on quality of the ingredients and time and effort from the chef put into each individual recipe. What I love about it is that it's rich, but also has the element of not having another protein in it other than the sauce and the eggs. Because sometimes Benedict has like ham or smoked salmon or some other element of richness to it that is beautiful and indulgent, and I love those things. But this is nice for like spring or summer when you're wanting to kind of treat yourself, but not go too crazy with other proteins or rich elements within a recipe. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna like eat all this on the camera. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the recipe. If you did, comment down below for future recipes, things like this. If you guys want me to tackle different emulsified ideas, mayos, béarnaise, hollandaise, and just make an isolated video on those things so I can be a little bit more detailed on that. Just make sure you drop a comment with things you want to see on my channel. Subscribe if you guys enjoy what I do here. Give this video a big ol' like if you guys enjoyed it. The recipe will be down at the bottom of the D box, so check that out along with some equipment links and things like that. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time with another recipe. Later, folks.